Another day, more animal abuse on Twitch, although this one's a bit of a tricky case. This one's not a set in stone, do we get rid of this guy or do we not? But let's take a look. Now, the person we're dealing with today goes by the name of DWK Videos. He's actually not really a Twitch streamer. Matter of fact, I opened up his Twitch account and he only has less than 200 followers following him. He happened to go viral the other day, but not for the right reasons, as we'll take a look at in just a second. He's actually what it appears to be a military vlogger. You can see he's made videos like, will you get drafted for World War III? Let's see, top 5 things I've learned from the Navy, female military police, military pay 2020, very, military vlog type videos. According to his Twitter, he describes himself as the #1 ranked military YouTube vlogger on Earth. So, let's take a look at the clip that's got him in trouble. So here's the clip that's currently got him under fire. What I'm going to do right here is I'm going to move my webcam, or rather make it just a little bit smaller so we can see more of the screen here. Let's begin it right now.
Hey, Raphael.
Well, okay, so it looks like his girlfriend appeared to hit the dog with a pillow, it looks like. So she went up. Okay, so she grabbed a pillow. So not like a hard object, just like a soft pillow, and proceeded to hit the dog. Little bit of an overreaction, but I don't know if that qualifies as animal abuse.
Raphael, just so you know, Tim Kennedy was never a SEAL, dude. He was never a SEAL.
Okay, now she's grabbing the dog.
He was a Ranger. All
of this happening behind the stream. So this guy's just doing a normal stream on Twitch and stuff, interacting with the chat and all. And meanwhile, his girlfriend is, while it's unclear whether this constitutes as animal abuse so far, she is having a far overreaction with this dog. And, if this is what she's comfortable doing on the camera in front of the stream, who knows what she's doing when the camera turns off. Maybe the abuse gets a little more severe.
And Green Beret. Why are you being mean to Bubba?
Okay, so he's saying, why are you being mean? Oh, dog's not liking it.
What are you doing to Bubba? Relax.
Oh, she's grabbing the pillow again. The streamer himself is saying she's overreacting, so he's self-aware of this. He might want to be like, hey, can you not do this while I'm live? This is not a good look on my end. Can you just not? Okay, so that's the clip. Now, based on this clip right here, it seems a little bit, maybe too far to go to, this is animal abuse. I mean, she hit him with a pillow. It's not like she grabbed, like, a sharp or hard object or something and threw it at the dog. That being said, it was an overreaction, and for her to do this so comfortably on camera and on Twitch, and for the guy to be streaming and not being like, hey, you gotta, like, stop, and, for him not getting involved, all in all, it creates like a really bad look, and I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know why Twitch streamers always do really regrettable things on camera. Again, this guy's, he's got less than 200 followers, so maybe he just doesn't give a fuck, but it seems kind of strange. If I were in this position, I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. First off, chill out, and second off, don't be doing this live on my show. Like, this is not something this is not what I want to be known for as the guy whose girlfriend abuses my dog behind my stream while I'm talking to like, that's not a good image to have there. We can read the article here from Dexterdo. It says, YouTuber DWK Videos, real name Donnie Klein, who also streams on Twitch, has 35,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel for military-related videos, was broadcasting live via a face cam when the incident occurred. The woman sitting on the couch behind Klein appears to subject a large German Shepherd to a series of attacks, with the clip later spreading on social media. It's unclear why the confrontation between the woman and the dog began, but she can be seen throwing a pillow first before dragging the dog across the room by the scruff of its neck or collar area. Now, this part right here, the dragging of the dog, that's worse than the pillow right there, because that's, a little more forceful against the animal. But again, I don't know if that's necessarily like, animal abuse, because a lot of people like to throw out animal abuse, especially after the whole Alinity stuff, which again, I didn't really think that was necessarily animal abuse either, although again, it was not, the best reaction for a pet owner to give to their pet. It's just like a lot of people online like to jump to like the extremes. Like, this guy's an animal abuser, this guy's a pedophile, this guy's a rapist. They like to take like small things that are kind of like a gray area and just definitively say, okay, you are the worst of the worst. And I personally kind of like to look at things with a little bit of reservation, you know, like, yeah, this deserves to be called out, this is nuts, but is this exactly animal abuse? I don't necessarily know about that. Like, let's just calm down for a minute and chill out for a minute. I mean, this is bad, and this should obviously not be happening on Twitch. And if this guy ever got a temp ban, which of course he hasn't gotten, as I'm looking at his Twitch account right now, it's still up. But if he did get a ban, I wouldn't be outraged by that at all. I'd be like, okay, well, you were an idiot. You should have, you know, stopped your girlfriend from doing this on your own live stream. Why are you letting her treat your dog like this in the first place? You know, be a man, you know. I'm not saying, you know, abuse her or something in response, but I'm just saying, like, you know, break it up. Like, don't let your girlfriend do stuff like this. That's just ridiculous. The article continues, as she appears to attempt to pin the dog down, it wrestles from her grasp and growls back at her. Hearing the commotion, the streamer asks, why are you being mean to Bubba? What are you doing to Bubba? It is difficult to make out the woman's response, but it appears she explains that she was trying to keep the dog out of the kitchen. After the clip was spread on social media, users were critical of the use of physical force, with some calling on Twitch and PETA. Why are you calling on PETA, man? The worst organization ever. Like, no. Although I'm sure they were just as outraged. Also, I like how this whole confrontation allegedly started because the dog was in the kitchen. She wanted to keep the dog out of the kitchen because she was obviously the only one that needs to be in the kitchen right now, you know, not the dog. Obviously, due to this outrage, a lot of people on Twitter, you know, spread the clip. It got 3,000 likes. As you can see, that's why the original streamer, his Twitter account is privated. Now, I did actually reach out to him in DMs because his always DMs were open. You know, I asked him to actually come on my live show, or at the very least give a statement. So if he does, I'll be sure to update you guys live on my show, on my podcast. But anyway, yeah, this clip did spread a lot on Twitter. Pulled about 3,000 likes. Now, the original clip, if you click it, it says something went wrong, so Twitter deleted the clip. We've seen them do this before. Whenever streamers abuse their animals or even their children on stream and people call it out on Twitter, Twitter will actually ban the footage for breaking TOS, even though the only existence of the footage being there is to spread awareness, not condone the actions. Twitter will ban it anyway, because Twitter is just garbage. Somebody says, don't ban the guy, though. He's mad that she's messing with the dog as well. What is Twitch going to do? He didn't do anything wrong. And to this, I have to say, streamers are, you know, according to Twitch's rules at least, this is not what I say, but Twitch's rules say that streamers are responsible for what happens on their stream and what happens in their live chats. So by Twitch's rules, he is definitely liable to get a ban here. I'm sure that there's enough to, I'm sure you could say enough about this clip to constitute this guy, or to justify this guy getting a ban on Twitch. So regardless of whether it's him in the clip or not, and regardless of whether he condones the actions, he still broadcasted this to his channel, so his account's liable to get taken down. Somebody said, yeah, but he could just be acting. I mean, you never know what happens when the cam is off, which is pretty dangerous logic, right? Because they're assuming that he's an animal abuser himself when, you know, we don't know what he does on camera himself. So this is not a good take right here, you know. Let's just focus on what we're looking at right here. This woman had an overreaction with her dog, and the guy should probably lose his account, at least temporarily, if not a full permanent one. I really don't know how Twitch judges it. They're so inconsistent with the rules. It's hard to tell what ban this guy will get, or if he'll get a ban at all. I mean, Alenity, you know, we all know the story with that, you know, she never got banned. But at the end of the day, I think it's pretty easy to tell, yeah, this guy should probably get some sort of punishment, at the very least. What angers me about the clip is that he does nothing to stop her. She's just going nuts, and he's just like, hey, what are you doing? Stop hurting Bubba. Stop hurting the dog. It's just like, come on, man. Like, you can't just, like, let her do this to your animal. Like, no, like, that's what pisses me off, right? The fact that he lets her do it. That's just, like, that's outrageous to me. Come on now, you know, be a man, step up. That's all I gotta say in this situation. If you liked the video, you found it informative, hit like on the video, and be sure to subscribe, you know, turn them notifs on so you get alerted when we go live on this channel for our nightly podcast. Our next show is going to be tomorrow at 6:30. So be there live. Episode 161 will be airing. Until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.